Basi. According to the oral tradition, they flew high in the air at the approach of Okafalama, and as the waters rose higher and higher, they also flew higher above the surging waves. Finally, the waters rose in near proximity to the sky, upon which they lit as their last hope by perching upside down upon the sky. Soon, to their great joy and comfort, the waters stopped to rise and commenced to recede. But while sitting on the sky, their tails projecting downward were continually being drenched by the clashing spray of the surging waters below, and thus the end of their tail feathers became forked and notched. And this peculiar shape of the tails of the Beeshnik, Futhak, and Bakbak has been transmitted to their latest posterity. But the sagacity and skill manifested by these birds is eluding the grasp of Olak Basi so greatly delighted the Great Spirit that he appointed them to be forever guardian birds of the red men. Therefore these birds, and especially the Bisnik, often made their appearance in their villages on the eve of a ball play, and whichever one of the three came, it twittered in happy tones, its feelings of joy and anticipation of the near approach of the Choctaw's favorite game. But in time of war, one of these birds always appeared in the camp of a war party to give them warning of approaching danger by its constant chirping and hurried flittering from place to place around the camp. In many ways did these birds display their kinship to the red man, and he ever cherished them as the loved birds of his race, the remembered gift of the Great Spirit in the fateful days of the mighty Okafalama, which was the flood.
Okay, so these are accounts of the indigenous North Americans retelling basically the story of the flood.
Yes.
And
yes.
at that times they weren't even colonized, I think.
No.
These are back stories from them, and they didn't know about the Spaniards, the English, the Bible, nothing. And so this goes to show that the flood was real.
And there was another people group that were a lost tribe, I think it was in Indonesia, that when a missionary went there and they never had contact with any other humans, they told him the story of the Tower of Babel, where they were a people group who were brought to that island, and that was the language they were given, because all people were dispersed and given different languages.
Different languages. Yeah, basically a lot of the stories from the Bible that were retold by a lot of people throughout the world afterwards. And so thank you for listening, and we'll keep reading this interesting book. God bless you. Bye.